How's it going, guys? It's S2W9 here bringing you ICBA Season 2, Week 9. This week we're going up against the Texan ClearBodies and Metagross Z, I think. Yeah, Metagross Man Z, never mind. So, yeah, it should be a fun game. I don't know how it's going to go, personally. Could go either way, so you just never know. So, alright, my capture card broke. So this is going to probably happen a few times, so if the screen goes dark, that's why. There you go, we're back in business. So yeah, I got my calcs here. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I'm actually going to turn it down just in case, because, I mean, you never know. I'd rather the music be too quiet than too loud, because, yeah, basically, there you go. Alright, so you can see the team I'm predicting him to bring is basically the ones in the squares. The ones out of the squares is what I'm predicting him, I guess, not to bring, but it's just a rough estimation. I don't really put too much thought into it, so we're probably very wrong, but okay, so he has Volcarona. I didn't know that at all. It didn't say that on the calc or on the thing. That's kind of dumb. Otherwise, okay, so no Sylveon. I had no clue he had Volcarona. It didn't say that on the calc, and that was when we started the... Wow, that's... It still doesn't say it. He doesn't have Volcarona on his team. Whatever, at this point I don't really care that enough to make a big deal about it, but I don't have the sprite here, so I can't really edit anything in. But I did not prep, obviously, at all for Volcarona, because I didn't know he had it, so hopefully this doesn't go terribly bad, but it probably will. I mean, hell, at least we have Gudra, so that's nice, I guess. I don't know. I guess we can lead with Abu Dhabi. Well, outspeed everything, barring a scarf or something, so that's cool. Did not say it all. So apparently, yeah, apparently he traded it effective week 9, traded it away for Sylveon, but it doesn't say that. What I don't go by, I mean, I don't go by, you know, the transaction. I just go by the sheet. I look at the sheet. I'm like, okay, this is their team. I'm gonna prep for that team. I don't, you know, I just look at the sheet, and the sheet should have been updated, but it wasn't. So, leading with Feral, just getting a neutron off. Be afraid, which is interesting because it's not a, it's not a whatever. I don't know. The screen's gonna freeze if I try to get a Volcarona. So that's a bit annoying, but I guess we could do it here. Actually, I'll do it next turn. I'll try to get the Volcarona on the screen here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh well. I'll just play on. It's whatever. So we're gonna give you turn off. He's probably going for. We don't even take it out, which is interesting. Well, I guess it's whatever. I am Jolly because of the Mega Alakazam. So. Oh well. We go into the swine flu here. We could go into. I guess that's my best play because I don't want to risk anything else. Let's just do that. I think he's just going for sticky webs here. There's the sticky webs. So what I'm gonna do, the screen's gonna freeze a little bit right now, but unless it's okay, yeah, it did freeze. I just have to get the Volcarona sprite from the thing real quick. So that's kind of cool, right? Opponent's team. I'll just put this in here, and we're back in business. Alright, so let me put this on the screen here. So he could switch if he wants to save his Galvantula, which is probably a smart move for him if he wants to do that. so that's cool for him. Let's put that there. Hold on, let's make this look a little bit better. And yeah, sorry my voice a little withdrawn, which is interesting because I only drank water like a few minutes ago. This thing died again. Oh my god. So luckily he doesn't have a Sylveon on his team, so I could just Dragon Pulse everything, which I think I'm gonna do. I did bring Power Whip, which is nice. Oh my god, this thing is pissing me off right now. It's kind of dumb. I have to keep it in a very, you know, one position. If I move it at all, I picked it up for some reason, but if I move it at all, it's gonna come undone for some reason. So we'll look up Galvantula. That thing's just most likely, you know, like timid max special attack, I guess, with a focus sash. It's probably not that extravagant, but we'll look it up anyway. Volt switch 8 to 9%. That's what it could have done. Well, he's not life orb obviously, so probably did even less. But with that much damage, he's probably assuming I'm AV, which I am. So you know, yeah. 197 minus. So let's see what he wants to go into. Hopefully he goes into like a. He probably won't go into Gastrodon, but you know, you never know. Porygon could come in here. I mean, this thing is a great matchup against this team, honestly. Crobat or Porygon, I see. But even Crobat, like, I could technically stay in on him. I don't want to, but I could. So Crobat's gonna switch in here. I'm gonna get some decent damage off. Yeah, that's almost half. So there you go. Hurrah! All right. So minus 185 out of 197. So he did about 6% with that volt switch, which is like a min roll for max special attack timid. So whatever. I mean, the max was like 7.1%, so it's not really a big deal. And we can take a look at this Crobat. So he did bring Crobat, so it does have the hazard removal for himself, which is good for him, I guess. So see this this Dragon Pulse. It's just about how much it would have done, or it should have done, I guess. I should say. He might U-turn, which is why I don't want to go into Tyranitar. However, he might just click Roost here. That is an option. I don't want to stay in. He could just click that. I don't really want to go into Tentacool because he might U-turn. Legend's more expendable, given he didn't bring a few other things. No Conkeldurr is really nice to see too. Yeah, Tyranitar doesn't really look like it's too useful in this matchup. So we're just gonna get in here, see what he wants to do, kind of scout what this Crobat wants to do. Like I said, so 207. We caught in the sticky web, which is fine. We're slow anyway, so it's not the biggest of deals. But we do want to get that Rapid Spin off soon. Okay, so 207 minus. Was really hoping he'd go for a Brave Bird there, but whatever. Out of 207. Okay, so we did about 31% with that, which is looking like Jolly with no boosting item, so that's fine. So yeah, it's unfortunate because I could have gotten Stone Edge off next turn, which would have been amazing. But he's actually gonna bring in Galvantula here, which is, like I said, interesting because I don't know if this thing can kill me. You're not Life Orb. I'm in the sand. I'm especially defensive. Bugwuzz shouldn't kill me. Unless you're just going to Volt Switch, but I have Pursuit, so I'm just going to click that. Yeah, he's just going to go for Bugwuzz here. I suppose I could have potentially... Yeah, because I could have lived two of those. I suppose I could have gone for Stealth Rocks there, but regardless, we're going to pick up a kill on the Galvantula, so that's nice. Getting rid of the Sticky Web. So if we do Rapid Spin, Sticky Webs are gone, so that's really nice. But we got to make sure we Rapid Spin first. Yeah, that's ideal. So here, let me just tell him. Alright, so let's see what he wants to bring in here. Okay, so let's see. He probably doesn't want to bring in Mega Alakazam because he doesn't want to lose it, I guess. Interesting how he just brought in that thing to Bug Buzz, because that was never going to kill me. Even if I was Fizz Def, I probably would have lived that just fine, so, yeah. Let's see, he could bring in Volcarona here, which would be a problem. I do still have Talonflame, though, with the Gale Wings, so he can set up all he wants. I'm still going to be able to Acrobatics that thing and do a lot of damage. That might actually kill that thing. If it does not, it'll probably have a there's a good chance it does have a Colbur Berry, but... So it brings it back in this thing, which is curious, because... can it kill me? It probably can. But I do want to get rocks up. How much did it do last time? It did like 30. It did like 31, didn't it? Yeah. It did 30.9. So 77 out of 207. Yeah, we have enough. We have 37% health. We have enough to live one. So if we do get rocks up, we can at least kind of annoy this thing. So I'll go for Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks. Oh, he actually gets our Leech Life. Oh, didn't see that one coming. Damn, that's smart on his part. Alright, well, that's that. We might as well get my good boy Stoutland in here to take advantage of this sand while it's still valid, I suppose. I suppose that's the right word for it. So no Scarf on this thing, so that's good to know, I guess. You bring in Butter. I'm imagining Strength will do a lot. He's probably gonna bring in like Gastrodon, but that's fine. Gastrodon's not really a big threat to me, so like offensively at least. So we'll go ahead and go for that Strength. No Frustration, because you know what, in-game stuff is just not fun. Alright, not fun at all. But whatever. So I'm imagining that Talonflame, I don't know if it will get here. I was trying to look this up earlier. Volcarona. So Leech Life Crobat. A bit annoying for me because he's got U-turn and Leech Life, but it's whatever. Very situational, but it paid off for him there. Acrobatics should absolutely destroy a Volcarona, because we are adamant. Even a max HP, Volcarona does not take one. In a fully offensive one with the Cobra Berry, will still take one, but he's got to have the Cobra Berry, which reduces flying type super effective moves. And as far as Gastrodon, we are like really close. We're like 244 HP, which is bad because that's, well, he doesn't have anything on with Stealth Rock, so it's not really a big problem. But it's an even number, so whatever. We have Roost though, so yeah, if we get like Flame Charge, just one Flame Charge would suffice, I guess. And then we could Roost. Scald is doing way more than I expected. It's actually doing 63 to 75% to us, so we can't live those. And to a Fizz Def, we don't do that much. So he's gonna switch Floppy Disks. So is this the Porygon? Okay, we'll get to see what kind of Porygon this is. He's gonna trace the Sandwash. That's adorable. I don't care what you say, that's adorable. So that does a lot. That actually does do a good amount. Porygon 2, defensive tank, strength. We do have the Life Orb there. How many more turns of sand do we have? That's what I'm interested. We still have 4 more turns because you have the smooth rock, so that's nice. We could just go for a superpower. I think he's gonna try to recover here. I think there's no way he doesn't try to recover. I think that's just a smart move. Why is there no move here? Oh, because strength isn't in the... Okay, so how about Headbutt? Because I was trying to give this thing Headbutt for the flinch, but it doesn't get Headbutt. So we'll just put Headbutt at 80 power. And it did a little bit more, so I'm guessing he's especially defensive with this thing, which makes it look like we could kill with superpower. I'm gonna go for it. He actually outspeeds because of the Sandwash. Oops. And I'm sticky. I'm sticky webbed. So Damn, yeah, this isn't going to be winning for me because I'm going to lower my attack now. It's close. Certainly close, but damn. Tracing the Sand Rush. Nice play. I need to get rid of these sticky webs. It's pretty damn annoying. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring in Tentacruel, as he most likely just sits here and recovers in my face. Now luckily we do have the acid spray that can kind of break this thing after a while. We also have Dazzling Gleam, which really doesn't do anything for me in this. Well, it actually does hit the Gastrodon, so that could be nice. But yeah, we'll go for a Rapid Spin here, and that's going to be the end of the sticky webs. So that's nice. And I guess the most he can do here is just click Thunderbolt, but that's unfortunate that he outsped with the Sand Rush. I completely forgot about that. If the sticky webs were out, we would have outsped and killed him. So yeah, oh well. We had a good shot. that we did. So I actually haven't even had my week 8 battle yet because my opponent's been pretty busy. So that should be interesting. I don't know if okay. So he's gonna go for that. Let's see, 187 minus 158 out of 187. So it did 15.5%. A Shadow Ball. So that's, he didn't go for Tri Attack. He still has Recover and Shadow Ball. That's pretty interesting here. So yeah, it looks like just like special. He's probably specially defensive. So that's fine. I could just click Acid Spray again. Thing is that Volcarona can't really do much to me, so that's an incentive to keep this thing really healthy. Like, I mean, I could just Acid Spray here. I don't want to risk Pheromosa this early. I don't think it's worth it. I could just bring it in here and click U-turn with it. But if he goes for like a Tri Attack here, I'm just gonna Acid Spray, kind of put the pressure on him. He does switch, okay. So I am still at -1 special defense, so or -1 speed, so gotta keep that in mind. I was really tempted to bring Giga Drain, but I didn't, so that's whatever. It's pretty annoying. But again, not much you can do about that. What do I want to do here? Does he want to predict my switch and go for like a Scald? I think that's fine because I do have Goodra that can switch into this thing fairly easily. So this thing's most likely, well, it got back all of its lefties, so it's most likely Spidef since that, it's most likely Fizdef since that P2 is Spidef. So if you're -2, Dazzling Gleam isn't even doing that much anyway. So I think our best play is just to go into the Swine Flu and kind of scout to see if, I mean, if he wants to Scald, that's okay. If he wants to Earth Power, that's also fine. I sure he doesn't go for like a Toxic, which wouldn't make sense this turn. So he does go for Earth Power. Kind of wishing I could have switched, or I could have switched into my Pheromosa, but it's whatever. Just did like 14% there. Let's see here against my Goodra. Let's see how much I'm counting literally everything. So yeah, that's looking like just defensive, like, you know, as usual. I'm just gonna go for a Power Rip here. He does stay in. We do connect. Beautiful. All right, this is going to do so much damage. Not gonna kill, but it does a lot of damage. He's gonna go for Toxic and land it, so that's fine. By that much damage, he is Fizz Def. We know that. We can go for an Ice Beam here, because that should kill actually, which is surprising. Because I don't think he'll stay in here. I could predict his switch here, and kinda just go for the Ice Beam here. You might want to bring in Crobat, which is why I want to go for Ice Beam. I also just want to go for Dragon Pulse, just to play it safe. You know, it's saying Ice Beam should kill, so let's go for Ice Beam. Let's just do that, because, I mean, if he goes into P2, nothing's going to hit it that hard anyway, so it's kind of whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Stoutland's actually looking pretty good at this point, though. Should be doing, I mean, if we get it on P2 safely, like, that should be doing decent decently for us. But like even without the sand, I mean, it's still like the strength is hitting everything pretty hard at this point. So yeah, it's cool. He's gonna switch. Gabby is gone. Floppy disk. Alright, so that's back into the P2. So Dragon Pulse would have done a little bit more, but it's fine. I mean, we're still gonna get some decent damage. You get Sap Sipper, which doesn't matter. We don't have any grass type moves, but it's good for him to know that I don't have Gooey, I suppose. So we can be safer with Crobat. I don't know. It's whatever. We do need this thing for Alakazam, so we're gonna switch. Kind of want to go to Butter. Kinda. Gastrodon's really whittled though, and I don't think it can really recover on anything on my team, except for that damn Tentacruel. It can recover on the Tentacruel, so he might double into that thing. He might just stay in here and click like recover or something. If he doubles into Gastrodon, that's pretty bad for us. So I can't really allow that. I have to go into. I don't have to, but. I think it's a good play to go into this thing, kind of just to scare this thing out, unless he has Protect, which he'll go for if he has it, which is why I don't want to just straight up go for High Jump Kick. So he goes for Ice Beam. This is going to do a lot. Damn, alright, so I probably should have switched in Tentacle there, but that's fine. Let's just go for a U-turn, because I don't think he's going to stay in. Even if he does, this is doing some good damage. So he does stay in. Wow, okay. Damn, dude. Alright, let's go into now. That's just putting in. So he's got Shadow Ball, Recover, and Ice Beam. Does he have Toxic? Or maybe Thunder Wave? One of those, I'm guessing. Yeah, let us bring in. I do want to go into Tentacle here. He might have just gone for that move again. I don't know. I think he clicked it pretty fast, so he might have just attacked here. Because I guess he was thinking, okay, I'm just gonna lose this thing. Oh, he actually goes for Thunder Wave, so he does have Thunder Wave. So that's fine. I guess this was the only mon to take that, because I wasn't going to switch back into Guja. That didn't make much sense. So at least we get that off. And he's going to recover here, I think. So I do kind of want to... I want to switch into Abu Dhabi again, although that's really risky. Let's see here. What do I need right now? What do I really need? I can't let Gastrodon get really healthy. That's just not an option at this point. So I guess I bring in Abu Dhabi back. I have to do that. I really think he's gonna recover here. If he goes to Shadow Ball, it's just I'm floored. I can't believe he'd do that, but he does go for recover. There you go. All right. So now we're gonna High Jump Kick, because he definitely would. Okay, yeah, he doesn't even have Protect. So we're gonna go for High Jump Kick, and that should kill this thing. Which is unfortunate, because I could have done that before, but now this thing's so much healthier. He stays in. We land it. Pheromosa, the god, picking up the kill. Could have done that before. Would have saved my Tentacruel from getting paralyzed, but it's whatever. So we're actually gonna boost our speed here, which doesn't really matter, because I mean, whatever. Crobat can come in here, and it'll be able to take us out. Or yeah, well, I'll probably save this thing just because it's so strong. So you know, even a Gastrodon, I don't think it takes a U-turn here. Pheromosa, Abu Dhabi. Really glad that hit. U-turn actually might not kill. Which is unfortunate. I wish we had rocks up, because that would also stop Crobat from coming in. We are hasty, so that's going to lower our defense but boost our speed. What's an Ice Beam looking like? It's looking like a lot of damage. It's definitely looking like that. Max HP. Max HP Crobat, which I don't think he is. I think he must have enough speed to outspeed Talonflame, which makes him not very bulky. It must, like, I'll say like 100 HP at the most. Probably not even that. We're doing about 65 to 70%, or it's 61 to 72%, so in that range. It's gonna be close though. So income, how much health? Oh, never mind. You're so much more health than I thought. Okay, well, that makes things tricky here. What do I want to do here? I do want a U-turn because I still like this thing for everything else on his team besides this. So we'll go for a U-turn here. Just kind of smart playing there. So we'll do a little bit of damage there. I didn't know this thing. It must have roosted. Oh no, because the leech life. Alright, that makes sense. We can go to that guy Gib, which pretty much serves the least purpose on this team because I still want the swine flu. It can still take a hit from Alakazam. Only thing is, it can't really kill it, but I suppose it's worth it. If he goes for Brave Bird here, that's really good for us. So I don't have a resistance to it, so he might just go for Brave Bird. He does. Okay. It's better than him going for. Well, best case scenario there would have been best case scenario would have been him going for a leech life, but obviously he wouldn't do that. So maybe he doesn't have roost. That is a potential. He's got leech life, U-turn, Brave Bird, and one more move. So it might be roost. It might not. You never know. So I think I'm just gonna go for a Scald here. See what he wants to do. He might just Brave Bird again, which is fine because if we get a burn on this thing, that would be amazing. But we gotta not get paralyzed first, or fully paralyzed, I should say. But this point, I mean, Stalin can just strength something and hit anything really hard. So he's gonna go for the U-turn here. That's okay. Let's see what he wants to switch into. Oh, you know what? He's gonna go Nagashidon. This is gonna be an immunity. In fact, it's gonna give him. It's gonna give him the special attack raise. So that's annoying. Yeah, quite obnoxious there. He's probably, if I had to guess, going for a recover here. Do we actually still? We might actually outspeed this thing still, because we're that kind of person. I mean, we just outspeed everything. Let's go for acid spray. I think we'll outspeed this thing. Gashion's really slow. Tentacruel is actually base 100 speed, so Gashion's like base 30, I think. So yeah, we should still outspeed this thing. Again, the full paralyzation is the only thing I'm concerned about at this point. But I can't switch because if I go into Goodra, I mean that thing's toxic, so I can't really do much about that. He can't kill me, or actually he could kill me with an Earth Power here. It's close, but he would need like a max roll. Of course I'm paralyzed. Of course. So he's got Earth Power and Recover. He actually does kill me there, which is actually kind of a good thing because now he can't recover. So that's definitely nice. I wish I'd retaliate on Stoutland, but alas, I don't. Alas. Who says that? No one. I could bring in Pheromosa and click high jump kick. Can Stoutland kill this thing? Because if it can, I could also do that. Strength. No, headbutt. With 70 power. Or, sorry, with 80 power. It's too close. I think my best play is just to bring in Pheromosa and click high jump kick. If that's Scarfed Volcarona, at least we'll get the speed boost. He can't outspeed me if we get the kill. So, that's nice, I guess. So, we'll just fire off a high jump kick here. And that's going to be good. So, there you go. Let's see if he wants to. He could switch into Crobat here. He could switch into Volcarona. Volcarona would still take a lot of damage from this, actually. So you know, that's whatever. We are gonna land it, so Gastrodon should drop here. We are muscle band boosted. That's gonna be amazing. get the speed boost here. And from the range Crobat's at, I'm actually going to calc a Talonflame. A max speed Talonflame. So he does bring in this thing, Jolly boosted. Oh, it's so so close. It is pretty damn close. I don't think I can risk it though, because Pheromosa could. It's still very important. He might just like leech eat or leech life here. What is that? Whatever. So I'm still gonna calc how much he needs to outspeed a Talonflame. 195. So like 200? No, even more than 200. Like 230. Okay. So that means he'd have like 150. That's like, I'd say 50 at the most HP. Which is whatever. I don't know what to do here. I could bring in Stoutland here and just kind of let it drop. We have a lot of HP in it, so I don't think he can 2-hit KO my Stoutland with Leech Life or anything. It's just if he does go for that Leech Life, and so it's a problem. It's definitely that. But if I go for Ice Beam here, let's see a Leech Life here. We're running out of time, but it's fine. Leech Life shouldn't do that much at all to my Stoutland. At that point, I could Strength. I'm just gonna stay in here actually. Just gonna go for the Ice Beam here. Yeah. I don't expect it to kill, but I mean, it'll get this thing low enough. Okay, it does kill. That's amazing. Alright, so Crobat goes down, so I guess he didn't have a lot of bulk, which makes sense. I mean, I would have had, we checked the calc again, it was doing 65 to 77%, even with the 50 HP investment, so, I guess that's, yeah, that was about a mid-roll, I guess, I would say. A mid, not a mid, a mid-roll. Rocks would have been amazing here, but unfortunately, I mean, Rocks would have won me the game, I suppose, but, because this thing would have been at half health, and then wouldn't be able to do anything, but unfortunately, not. That's fine though. What do I want to do here? Because this thing will outspeed Alakazam every single time, so I'm just gonna go for the U-turn here. Don't want Alakazam doing anything late game. It does over half, which is insane. Don't know how it does that much, because even an offensive, yeah, that's crazy damage. So whatever. Let's see. Could just bring in Sky Arrow here. But I'm just gonna bring in Butter. Because if he QDs, like, I can still win with Alakazam, or with he just goes for fire. I can still win with Talonflame, but I don't know. So we won't take 2 of those. It's kind of close, but we won't take 2 of those. I didn't want to risk, I don't know, because I outspeed Volcarona anyway. I don't want to risk him predicting my switch and go for HP Rock, because I also probably would have killed Pheromosa, so it wasn't worth it. Even a Cobra Berry max HP, Volcarona should drop to an Acrobatics at this point, so that's okay. We'll remove Crobat. We'll also remove my Stoutland. Stoutland had a decent matchup actually, given that his physically defensive mon was Gastrodon, so yeah. So that's fine. We'll go into Talonflame at this point and just click Acrobatics. We are Gale Wings up, and that's really cool. It's really cool. This thing might have HP Rock, so I'm not going to try to set up on it. I don't want to risk that potential, so I'm just going to make sure this thing has Gale Wings, so because I don't remember. Oh, the crit mattered, guys. I don't remember putting it to Gale Wings. It does though. It should. Yeah, it should have Gale Wings here, which is nice. That's important. So Wise Guy, that's cute, is gonna. I don't know why it's cute. Well, it's not how you spell Wise. Maybe that's on purpose, but I don't know. I think 2 Acrobatics will kill. Well, he'll 2 KOS here, so maybe I should Flame Charge plus Acrobatics. I think that'll do it. Let's just check here. Talonflame. I guess now because I probably will be able to take a 1-hit from this thing. I'd imagine I'm like really close to max HP. So let's say he's like max special attack modest. Can I take a psychic? I could, or I can. So I think flame charge plus acrobatics. Cause one acrobatics won't kill, and then he'll break my skills, and then he'll outspeed me. So I think I'll just flame charge here. Flame charge, and that should be fine. God, that's disgusting. All right, so I'm gonna mega evolve, and he's gonna get the trace. He's gonna trace my Gale Wings. I'm not too scared. He does go for a psychic, so we should be fine. We should live this. Attaboy, Talonflame, going to that flame charge, boosting my speed. I'm gonna be able to pick up the kill with the Talonflame. Amazing. Hold on, let's just delete this Volcarona. That's fine. Okay. So then we'll click acrobatics here. We'll outspeed because of the flame charge, and we'll take this thing out. So good game to Texan ClearBodies and Metagross Man Z. And so anyway, yeah, that's a pretty good game there. I think he played very well. I don't know. I think I played Pheromosa much better in this game than games in the past, because I led with it, seeing that nothing outsped me, barring Scarfers. And I got it in when I had to, landed 2 high jump kicks, which were important. And yeah, I wish I hadn't U-turned on the poor guy. That made me look like an idiot, but whatever. Is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go check out my opponent's channel. His link will be in the description below. And yeah, stay tuned for next week. Next week is the last week of the regular season. I don't know if I'm in playoffs yet, but I should be close to playoffs at least. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.